Sorensen, I need to have you do me a favor, if you would. In order to be able to test what we're doing with Kathy, she needs to have some verbal interchange with somebody she doesn't know. She feels friendly with everybody here. If you could go out of the restaurant and down to where sales and catering is and ask one of those employees if they have maybe 15, 20 minutes they can spare, because I'm not sure exactly when we'll get to them. Could you? Okay. Always looking for a test, by the way. Always looking for a way to test. Okay.
So you're just mean.
Maybe I'm mean, I suppose. Just me saying that, did that give you any intensity?
Mm-hmm.
It did?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, on a scale of 0 to 10, what is it?
6.
It's a 6. Okay. How do you know it's a 6? Is it a tightness? Is it a tension? Is it how would you describe it?
Let's see, it's a stoppage. There's like energy moves up out of you, but then it stops. There's a feeling stoppage.
I see your breath is short too. Is that part of it? It seems short.
Well, it's always short, so.
Oh, it's always short.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever I notice it.
All right. Even though I have this fear, dread, tightness in my chest.
Even though I have this fear, dread, tightness in my throat.
Tightness is the right word, or should we say stoppage?
I'd say a blockage or stoppage.
Blockage. Even though I have this fear, dread, blocking.
Even though I have this fear, dread, blocking in my chest.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Deeply and completely accept myself.
Okay. Fear, chest blocking.
Fear, chest blocking.
Fear, dread, 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 blocking.
Is this any different up here? Your blockage?
The blockage feels the same, but some other, it's easier to move, so it is changed.
Okay, okay. Even though I'm not done with it yet.
Even though I'm not done with it yet.
At least for this round.
At least for this round.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Deeply and completely accept myself.
What's left?
What's left?
What's left at this moment?
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 Remaining at this moment.
Remaining at this moment.
Remaining in this moment.
Remaining in this moment.
Any changes?
Yeah.
Well, what are they?
3. Oh, you want a description?
Well, you gave me a number, yes, so that's a lower number.
Yeah.
Than we're talking about. Well, what is the description of what's going on?
Okay, it feels freer. Oh, it's not blockage. What is it? You know when there's, it's like if you had a stream and you put a rock in it, and it would slow the water down. But it's not a real blockage, like a dam.
Okay, sure. Okay, okay. Even though I have a diverting stone in my system.
Even though I have a diverting stone in my system.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Deeply and completely accept myself.
Diverting stone in my system.
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 Lack of freedom 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 in my system.
Okay, try it again. I mean, notice it again. Tell me if it's any different. It doesn't have to be different, by the way. Just
Yeah, if it is. Oh, yeah. That's, what is that? Well, there's something there, but I don't know what it is.
Well, best you can, is it still a 3?
Oh, 2.
It's a 2.
Whatever it is.
But is it still a diverting stone?
Oh. Mm-mm. Do you know those little things they put in aquariums to keep 2 betas apart? It's like one of those
like a
little divider, and the water can go through, but the betas can't fight.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Okay. Is it a beta shield?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't like that metaphor because
Don't you?
Because once you take that
shield away, they fight.
You got the 2 fish fighting. You know. Okay.
Well, they separate the males from the females so they don't breed. Is that better?
Okay, all right. Even though I have these two ugly fish in my aquarium.
Even though I have these two ugly fish in my aquarium.
Who are really goldfish.
Who are really goldfish.
Because Gary says so.
Gary says so.
Gary doesn't like nasty fish.
Gary doesn't like nasty fish.
Okay. They eat a fish, they fight, don't they?
Oh yeah, but they're pretty. You said they were ugly.
Well, okay. You're right, they are pretty, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Check it out again.
Okay, it's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't see her coming in yet, but I hope she's going to come in pretty soon.
Yeah, sure.
Does that bother you?
Mm-mm.
Doesn't bother you?
No.
Okay. I want you to imagine her coming up here, and then you trying to explain to her what EFT is. Him or her, I don't know who's
That's
coming.
true. Gee, I should write this out. Phew, now my mind is blank. I think, well, I can't think of anything to say.
Well, I'll help you out.
Will you?
Yeah, I will, okay. But what I want to know is what your intensity is about this.
About talking to them, nothing. About finding the words to explain. That's the worry that I won't be able to find the words.
Okay, okay. And part of this other letter you wrote me, you were criticized once when you were younger about, because you're very smart, and you were more into books, and you would use words that came out of books rather than words in regular language, and people would have some resistance to that, and you would get teased about it because you used too big of words.
Yeah, they said I was trying to pretend like I was better than them.
Yes, or that would be their perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though people thought I was better, even though people thought I was better than them.
Even though people thought I was better than them.
Maybe they were right.
Maybe they were right.
People don't like to be lesser than.
People don't like to be lesser than.
Including me.
Including me.
Okay, it's a very natural thing.
It's a very natural thing.
And if they perceive somebody as better than.
And if they perceive somebody is better than.
Oftentimes. They'll criticize.
They'll criticize.
They'll blame.
They'll blame.
And so on.
And so on.
That's their inside job.
That's their inside job.
Okay. It can be my inside job.
It could be my inside job.
Unless I just adjust to it.
Unless I just adjust to it.
Okay. I want that person to come in here.
Well, yeah, she must be having a hard time finding somebody who isn't busy.
Well, we'll see what we can do. She's pretty resourceful. You know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What I'd like to have you do now, while we're waiting, is to close your eyes and go back over this specific event that I don't really know what it is yet, that we were talking about earlier.
Which one?
Well, you were talking, there was a specific event that had to do
With her? This one?
Well, I don't even remember which one it was now. When we started talking about your throat would close up
Oh,
and that kind
well,
of stuff.
that was when you were going to bring somebody in.
Oh, okay. But you told me earlier you had some specific events. Pick one
Yeah,
out.
pick one. Okay, I've got
Pick one of the earliest ones out that you remember that was intense.
Okay.
Where you had this fear and dread.
Fear and Dread, yeah, I've got
Okay.
that.
It's a movie, specific event?
Yeah.
Give me the title of it first.
Multiplication table.
Multiplication table.
Yeah.
All right. As you say that, do you get intensity?
Not multiplication table, no.
Okay. All right. All right. Go ahead and get into it. The moment you get intense, just stop. Okay. Just go through it.
Okay.
Did you get intense?
Yeah.
Okay. Describe the intensity. Was it in your chest or someplace else?
It's moved up here.
Moved up there.
It's like constriction.
Constriction. And give me a number for it.
6.
6. Okay. Even though I have this 6 constriction in my throat.
Even though I have this 6 constriction in my throat.
Having to do with fear and dread.
Having to do with fear and dread.
I deeply and completely accept
I
myself.
deeply and completely accept myself.
Don't know why it's there.
Don't know why it's there.
Wish I knew.
I wish I knew.
But it's there.
But it's there.
No rational reason for it.
There's no rational reason for it.
Just seems to be there.
It's just there.
Constriction in my throat.
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 Constriction.
Is it still a 6?
No, but it's moved down to the pit of my stomach as I'm
Okay, so
thinking about the.
So it's 0
incident.
here,
Uh-huh.
but now it's what number here?
6. Sorry.
6.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's this thing I have. I never feel higher than a 6, even though if I tap, it comes down to a 6.
Oh,
Pat was trying to explain it to me that I've made up a definition, and so my scale is really 0 to 6.
Well, it could be. But we'll just use that number for the time being.
Right.
Okay. But describe this to me. What kind of a feeling is it? Is it
It's one of those, the pit of the stomach, the heaviness in the pit of the stomach.
okay, even though I have a 6 heaviness in the pit of my stomach.
Even though I have a 6 heaviness in this pit of my stomach.
It used to be in my throat.
It used to be in my throat.
I recognize I may be making progress here.
I recognize I may be making progress
Because
here.
we're just sort of chasing this pain around my body.
Because we're just sort of chasing this pain around my body.
We may be resolving one little piece at a time.
We may be resolving one little piece at a time.
And my body,
And my body,
God bless it,
God bless it,
is giving me these good messages.
is giving me these good messages.
Okay. Good messages.
Good messages.
6 in the pit of my stomach.
There's 6 in the pit of my stomach.
6 in the pit of my stomach.
There's 6 in the pit of my stomach.
6 in the pit of my stomach.
6 in the pit of my
6 in the
stomach.
pit of my stomach.
6 in the pit of my stomach.
Okay, how's the stomach?
Ah, see, it's moved down to 6. I told you.
Well, is it less than what it was?
Yeah, it's more relaxed.
Okay, well, compared to the 6 you gave, using that as a benchmark?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this bit. Let's switch all this on you, but let's say you originally called it a 10.
Okay, let's call it a 10.
By comparison to that original 10, what is it now?
8.
Okay, is it still the same quality?
No, before it was still like, heavy rock. Now it's kind of squirming around.
Okay. Even though I have a squirmy 8.
Even though I have a squirmy 8
In my stomach.
in my stomach,
I deeply and completely accept
I
myself.
deeply and completely accept myself.
Fear and dread, squirmy 8 in my stomach.
Fear and dread, squirmy thing in my stomach.
Squirmy 8,
Squirmy 8,
fear and dread in my stomach.
fear and dread in my stomach.
Squirmy 8, fear and dread in my stomach.
Squirmy 8, fear and dread in my stomach.
Okay. Is it still a 8?
It's a 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Same quality?
Yeah, it's kind of moving around more now, though.
It's coming,
Moving around more.
moving around more.
It reminds me of like an
Okay.
amoeba or something.
Okay, even this 4 is still moving.
Even though this 4 is still moving,
I'm glad it's moving.
I'm glad it's
That
moving.
means it's going someplace.
It's going someplace.
Maybe out.
Maybe out.
Squirmy 4.
Squirmy 4.
Moving 4.
Moving 4.
Moving 4.
Moving 4.
Remaining 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 moving 4. Okay. Still a 4?
Wait a sec. No. What is it? See, it's changed qualities. It's down to a 2.
Still moving?
No, it's not moving anymore, but it's not heavy. So I don't know what it is. It's
Okay.
floating.
Okay, even though I have this floating 2,
Even though I have this floating 2,
it doesn't know what to do with itself.
it doesn't know what to do with
I
itself.
deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I've got a floating 2 to deal with.
Got a floating 2 to deal with.
I used to have a bunch in my throat
I used to have something in my throat
and heaviness in my stomach
and heaviness in my
and all
stomach.
kinds of other stuff.
and all kinds of other stuff.
Now I have a floating 2.
Now I have a floating 2.
Now I have a floating 2.
Now I have a floating
Remaining
2.
floating 2.
Remaining floating 2. Remaining floating 2.
Remaining floating 2. All this from the multiplication table.
All this from the multiplication tables.
Multiplication table.
Multiplication table.
Multiplication tables.
Multiplication
Multiplication
table.
table.
Multiplication
Again.
table. Multiplication cables. Multiplication table.
Is it still a 2?
No, it's, well, there's something there, but I wouldn't give it a number. It's not sure what to do because I don't generally not have it.
You don't generally... Oh,
So maybe I don't know what it feels like if it's gone.
It's a perpetual thing?
Must be.
Okay.
Because it feels...
But is it in the stomach?
No, it's not. It's, now it's moved back up. Here it's like a tickle in your throat.
And that's a perpetual tickle?
No, it's a sensation there is perpetual. What it is, it moves around. It can be heavy, it can be tight, it can be wiggly.
Okay, but that's how it's manifesting for the moment. Is it typically a 1, 2, 5, or you wouldn't know because it's always there?
It's always there. I don't know what it feels like to not be there, so
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
She's
Okay.
not back. Is she?
Oh, she is? Yeah. Where is she? Oh, do you have our person for it?
I have somebody who can be here after she checks her laundry.
Okay, somebody's going to be here after she checks her laundry.
Okay.
Now, I want to know what that does to you now that somebody's going to come in.
6.
A 6. What's your self-talk?
Yeah, it's like, oh, she's not another 6. I don't know if it's a real 6 or not.
Well, whatever it is up there.
Yeah.
Is it physical?
Oh, and it's stiffened. The tickle turned stiffened.
A tickle stiffened. Even though I have a stiff tickle,
Stiff tickle.
I deeply, completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
It's kind of strange
It is kind of strange.
that a stranger
This
that I've never met before
That a stranger that I never met before
can give me this,
can give me this.
what do we call it? Stiff
Stiff
tickle.
tickle.
This stiff tickle. Okay. Stiff tickle.
This stiff tickle.
Stiff tickle.
Stiff
It
tickle.
couldn't be an inside job.
No, it couldn't be an inside job.
It's got to be her fault.
It's got to be her fault.
Stiff tickle.
Stiff tickle.
Stiff tickle.
A stiff tickle.
Okay. What, that memory a minute ago, the multiplication table that you tuned into and came up with your version of a 6 at that time?
Yeah.
Go through it again and tell me what happens.
Well, it's kind of boring now.
Well, close the eyes and get into it. Zero?
Yeah, 0.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting, is this her? All right. Can we have a hand for her? She has no idea what she's doing, okay?
I'll have to treat her.
Come on up. I'm going to give you a microphone. No? Okay, let me see. Why don't you just stand there, and if you would just say, hold that, say 1, 2, 3 in there.
1, 2, 3.
Can you hear her all right? Yeah. Okay.
Gary, can I say, this really helped me get over my fear. This did a lot to help me get over my fear of going up to strangers and asking them for odd things. I talked to a guy who had to go to Las Vegas. I talked to everybody in the coffee shop and the conference banquet. And it was great. I never would have done that for myself. But now I can.
Well, I picked the right person, didn't I? Do you know why you're here?
She explained a little bit of it.
Okay, what's your name?
Elaine.
Elaine. I'm Gary. This
I'm
is
Kathy.
Hi, Kat.
Okay. We want you here because you're a stranger to Kathy.
Okay.
You get to hold that.
Okay.
Okay. You need to hold it closely.
Okay.
So Kathy has some hesitation in talking with people she doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And so you may be here just a little while because we want to see if we can't help her with that.
Okay.
But my question to you now is I'm about to ask you to explain something to her.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what your intensity is.
0?
0.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
You would expect it to be higher?
Yeah, why are you delaying this?
Well, I'm trying to just kind of smooth into it a little
Okay,
bit,
okay.
thinking you're going to have some intensity. Okay.
No.
And you may not. Okay. We have it's a psychological technique. It's called EFT. Okay. Which you probably have never heard of. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Where did you hear about it?
Internet, stuff like that.
Internet.
Oh, we are getting around now.
Yes, right.
At any rate, she is going to explain to you, in brief terms, or whatever terms you want,
Sure.
what EFT is.
Well, first I need to know what you know about EFT.
A little.
A little
not
bit.
a whole lot.
Like, you know, it's
It's an energy technique for removing emotional blocks.
you know how it works. You know how it works?
Vaguely, yeah.
Vaguely. So let's see.
What
Let me see.
intensity are you right now? Any at all?
Oh, it's just more of a, I'm trying to think how much she knows so that I can teach her more.
Sure.
So, so you know, do you understand that it involves tapping on points of the body?
Aesthetic.
And you know what that means, right?
Could you
sort of-
explain it further?
Do you know
Yeah.
what the multiplication tables are?
Yeah.
Okay.
It works on the energy, what do you call those? Point?
Meridians.
Meridians. There you
Okay.
go, meridians, sorry. And it helps to balance the energy.
Okay.
And it's fairly easy that you can do for yourself. So even though I still have some flutter left in my stomach,
Even though I still have some flutter left in my stomach,
I deeply and
deeply and
completely
completely accept myself.
Even though I still have some flutter in my stomach,
I deeply and completely accept myself.
even though I still have some of this flutter in my stomach,
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I think this remaining flutter.
Remaining flutter,
This
remaining flutter,
remaining flutter, remaining
flutter,
remaining flutter, remaining flutter,
flutter,
and remaining flutter. What do you think?
pretty much gone. But I had a big espresso this morning.
So you think that that might contribute a little bit?
yeah.
A little,
Yeah, but otherwise it feels real comfortable.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, and that's just basic, and I'm sorry if I made you think that the words we were using was incredibly important. It really wasn't. I mean, just how it, you know, you can, if you want, completely and deeply accept yourself instead of deeply and completely.
And most profoundly.
Yeah, you can profoundly do it.
Incredibly.
Sometimes I just say, everything's fine. You know, just something nice.
Okay. Wonderful.
So, okay. So, yeah.
Thank you. That was really nice.
That was really nice.
I do have to have you sign that if you would. So if you would, I mean, just read it, and if you would give it to Kate, the same gal that
Okay.
watched up here. That was really nice. Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope you have fun with your laundry.
Yeah, right.
I'm shaking.
You're shaking?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay. All right. On a scale of 0 to 10, how shaky are you? You pulled it off pretty well. Did that surprise you?
Well, see, I'm good at, you know, hiding the fact that I'm really kind of stupid, so.
How shaky are you?
Oh, about a 5.
About a 5.
It's different than a 6, that's
Different than a
good.
6, isn't it? Okay. Well, we'll just use that. Even though I feel, how do you like? Is your hand not steady? You put your
Well, I
hand-
thought it was in my, yeah, you see that?
Well, it is mild.
But I can also feel,
In here? Okay.
yeah, I was going to say quivering in my thighs, but I'm not sure that that has quite the right connotations.
I want to ask you something though. That was a new experience for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Could it be because it was the unfamiliarity of a new experience? I'm guessing. I don't know. We'll just chat.
Actually, I'm thinking it has something to do with people watching,
Okay.
possibly judging. Oh, she shouldn't do it that way. She should do it this way.
Okay. All right. Even though I have this shaking,
Even though I have this shaking,
and I'm not really sure what it's about,
I'm not really sure what it's about.
it may be my interpretation
It may be my
of
interpretation
what other people are thinking,
of what other people are
Or
thinking.
judging.
Or judging.
but they're going to do that anyway.
Are they?
People interpret and judge all day long.
People interpret and judge all
You're not
day
aware
long.
of that?
Well, it seems kind of, I mean, I should be, but it seemed kind of shocking when you said that. It's like, oh, yeah, they do, don't they?
Well, if you go back to the metaphor of the writing on the walls, we're always consulting the writing on the walls. We are judging what to do, you know, what to do in traffic, what to do in conversation. We're constantly doing that. We're judging other people. Some people are too small. Some people are too short. Okay, people will do that anyway.
Oh, okay.
Some people judge us for how much money we make.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people judge us because we have too little money or make too little money. Some people judge us because we make too much money. Okay? The people are judging us, and they do that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much money you make, somebody's going to judge you.
Okay.
Of course, you don't do that.
No.
No.
Never.
Never. Even though I have this shaking in my body,
Even though I have this shaking in my
I
body,
deeply, completely accept
I
myself.
deeply and completely accept myself.
Maybe just because it's a strange event.
Maybe because it's a strange event.
I really haven't done this before.
I really haven't done this before.
Before I had fear and dread.
Before I had fear and dread.
True statement?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have shakiness.
Now I have shakiness.
Do you have shakiness?
Wait. No.
Gone here?
Yeah.
All right. Just as a test, go back to some other specific event, other than the multiplication table,
Yeah.
wherein you had this fear and dread.
Okay.
Okay. And go through that, but this time, go through it vividly. Close your eyes, make the sounds louder and the colors brighter and the figures larger, and do whatever you can to literally try to get yourself intense. If you get intense, stop. Okay. Just let me know how you do.
Okay, let me ask a question.
Sure.
I'm watching a movie, and I get, and me, is feeling something, and I can feel it too. Is that what?
Sure.
Is that bad?
However, no, that's what is. I just want to know what is.
Yeah.
So you're in the movie theater watching the movie, and she's in the movie, and you're seeing her.
And
she's
I
feeling
can
something.
empathize with. Oh, I know what she's feeling.
Okay.
Oh, it's in her throat. Strangely enough. So I can feel something. So my question is when I'm watching the movie, should I not feel what she's feeling?
No, you just report what happens. That's all I want you to do is just go through the movie, however you did it, and ask if you had any emotional response. And you do. You have something physical anyway.
Yeah, right.
Here. Okay, give me a number for that.
2.
Okay. Lower than you would expect?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not your famous 6. Huh?
No, it's not 6.
Okay. Even though I had this 2 in my stomach. Excuse me, in my throat.
2 in my throat.
What's the title of this movie? The title.
Oh. What would you call that? Oh, it would be called the movie.
The movie.
The movie, yeah.
Okay.
It involved making a movie, so.
Oh, okay. The movie.
The movie.
All right. Even though I had this movie 2 in my throat.
Even though I have this movie 2 in my throat.
I deeply, completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
And anybody else involved in this movie.
And anybody else involved in this movie.
They were just doing the best they could.
They were just doing the best they could.
So was I.
So was I.
Given all my background.
Given my
And
background.
experiences at the time.
And experiences at the
And the
time.
writing on my walls.
And the writing on my walls.
And all my little traumas.
And all my little traumas.
And my big traumas.
And my big traumas.
Okay. 2 in my throat.
2 in my throat.
Movie 2 in my throat.
Movie 2 in
Movie
my
2 in my
throat.
throat.
Movie
Movie 2 in my throat. 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 Movie 2 in my throat.
Movie 2 in my throat.
Still 2?
It's just changed qualities, so it's. I see, it's that stiffness, and now it's more flexible. It's the movement thing again. It was.
Is that
tight,
a
and now
positive
it's-
move?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Even though my 2 is moving positively,
Even though my 2 is moving
but
positively.
it isn't gone yet,
But it isn't gone yet.
I deeply, completely accept myself.
Deeply and completely accept myself.
This movie
This movie
was just an experience.
is just an experience.
I had some fear and dread,
I had some fear and dread,
like I had before.
like I had before.
But that's yesterday.
But that's yesterday.
That's not today.
It's not today.
At least the movie's not here today.
At least the movie's not here today.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Is it still a 2, and is it still the same quality?
No, it's just kind of, normal stuff.
Okay. Well, I
So-
wish you would speak better and use better words, because I have a hard time understanding you. And what I want to know is what that did to you when I just said that. Nothing?
No.
Okay, well, that was a test, because one of the things you were talking about your writings here
Well,
was people
no.
would tease you about using the wrong words and stuff like that? didn't
Using
you-
big words.
Big words.
Yeah, so regular words. Yeah, I was using regular words. So.
But my criticism didn't bother you?
No.
For using words, period?
No.
Well, I thought some of the words you used were too big.
Which ones?
Yeah, I want to know if you had an emotional response to what I said.
No, that
I don't know what words are too big. There weren't any. I was looking for a big word in there all the time. I'm doing that, looking
Let's
for a
see.
big word.
Yeah,
A
see, and I
big
didn't use
academic,
any.
booky word, you know.
Yeah. See, now I'm too stupid to use big words. I can't even think of them anymore.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism is supposed to be the longest word in the English language.
I thought it was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Are you challenging me?
No, I'm just wondering, and perhaps somebody should write them out and we can count the letters.
Challenging. Even though I'm a comedian.
Even though I'm a comedian.
I mean, if you would like to use big words, what would they be?
I don't know right now.
Right. Do this for me. Pick out a third fear and dread specific event. And go through that way in vivid detail and tell me what shows up.
Okay, I've got one. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay, find a fourth.
yeah, it's... Oh, that's fine too. That's interesting.
Well, it says in that's fine, as long as you locate it. Close your eyes and literally just,
And try to make it.
give it the try. Try to give yourself the fear and dread response.
No, it's not there.
Okay. Well, as far as I can tell, what we've done is we've taken a couple of legs under this fear and dread table.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how it appears to me. Okay? We've done something worthwhile with them. And by the way, let me mention something to you. I really didn't go over the specific features of that specific event, did I? I don't even really know what the specific event is. I just have a title for it.
Yeah.
What I really did was chase the pain around the body. Okay? I'm curious, and I'd like to get your feedback. So if somebody gets to the microphones, would you mind?
Yeah.
Okay. Get the microphones. While I was sitting up here with her, chasing the pain is a way to do this. How many of you found that, I'd like to take your comment up, but first of all, hands, how many of you found that a more gentle way for you? Okay. How many really can't discern the difference? Okay. All right. Does anybody have any experiences or anything that we can share with on this? I think that's important. I think to have in your arsenal of how to approach this, to use this chasing the pain thing, can be very useful. And it might even be more gentle in some circumstances. Go ahead. Lenore, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to thank you because I was having an asthma attack when you started this, and my chest is clear now.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't allow that. Called side benefits or whatever, you know. Anybody else? David. Dr. David.
As well as chasing it, Gary, I noticed that the metaphor was shifting. It was hard and tight, and then it ended up as floating, a floating too.
Yes.
I thought that was really significant.
Yeah, it is. You know, when you chase the pain, two things tend to happen: the quality of the discomfort and its location. I'll just chase it all over. You saw me do that in San Francisco. I did that a few people. I just chase the pain all over the place. And after a while, when we can't find the pain anymore, we look for the emotional issue, and we don't seem to be able to do much with it or find it.
Yeah, I noticed you following that so intuitively. You were right in the process of it. But now we can look at it objectively.
Yeah, and by the way, I think that is a less intuitive way to go about this.
Really?
Because she just reports what the pain is. And so I just, wherever she says it is, the discomfort, wherever she says it is, we just go with that. And whatever quality it is. We check for where it is and what the quality is. We just go round and round and round and round until we can't find anything.
Yeah, but you were working with the quality. You were actually amplifying the symbolism of it.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Thank-